The Olympics underway.
Mm-hmm.
Been trying to watch a little bit of it.
I checked out medal count this morning just to see where we are. I always like to do that. I have watched very little, I'll be honest. But we currently are at 12 total medals, by the way, leading all countries.
Yep. More than 80 medals have been handed out. We've got 12.
Yeah.
Swimming, that's a big thing going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tori Husk over the weekend, 100-meter butterfly. The men took the gold in the 100-meter freestyle relay, which was a big battle against us in Australia.
Is it always Australia? Seems like it is a lot.
Typically.
They got
every once in a while there's another team that sneaks in there, but it's always a big Australia and the United States, there's always a battle.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Who's going to win the most gold?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to win the most medals?
Yeah. They're big swimmers down there. They got to get away from crocodiles and things.
We won the gold and the silver in fencing, women's foil.
I did not catch a second. I can't believe I missed that.
Let me see. U.S. also snagged 6 silvers, swimming, diving, fencing, mountain biking. Matter of fact, that's the highest women's mountain biking. She won a silver, and that is the highest any woman has ever placed in mountain biking at the Olympics.
Is it a race in mountain biking? Okay.
Yep.
Just curious. I've never watched that event.
I like the way they pass over one of the teams, the men's basketball team. It says men's basketball team crushed Siberia 110-84 after they almost lost to the Sudan.
Yes, but that was in a warm-up game. Now we're in the real deal.
Whatever.
It's fine, all right? And I'm not a huge fan but it is the country, all right? I'm maybe not a huge fan of a lot of the NBA players that are there.
Well, that's my problem.
I did watch them play Serbia the other day.
I think it's like, and they got this, very arrogant.
They did handle Serbia. I mean, they did what we expect them to do. Basketball above all sports. Like, I don't feel this way about swimming, even though we're always pretty good in swimming.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like basketball, we should not just win. We should dominate basketball. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. We invented this thing. We should dominate. We have most of the best players in the world. Other countries do have lots of NBA players now, but Serbia has a few.
Well, there's some of them that have like
two, yes,
maybe 3.
We have the whole team is NBA. We must dominate it.
Yes.
That's the way I feel.
But sometimes I think we get lazy.
Yeah, that's probably
and
true. That's true.
Lot more medals going to be up for grabs today.
What can I watch today?
I don't have that list.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
but I do know that they're 6 hours ahead, so a lot of them have already happened.
Or they are currently happening.
As it's going on. But there's more gymnastics.
Yeah.
More swimming. More foil.
What is that? Is it fencing? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Foil. I didn't know that term. It's probably one I've heard in the Olympics 4 years ago and never committed it to memory.
I watched a little bit of judo.
Did you?
I watched a little badminton.
What's the odd?
Little table tennis.
Yeah, I watched, what was it like?
I watched stuff that I would never watch in a million years because it's the Olympics.
Yeah. I watched some women's like freestyle skateboarding the other day. There's a Brazilian chick that was doing some amazing tricks, like really cool. But I did have my beef with the Olympics so far, and I know a lot of you have beef with the Olympics. I've seen it on social media, and I do too. I'm right there with you. One of the things every 4 years that I do enjoy watching, it really ticked me off. Women's volleyball. Sand volleyball, beach volleyball. They're wearing pants.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
I tuned in the first time, and it was like, what's going on here?
They're wearing pants.
That shouldn't be allowed.
Do they know why we watch beach volleyball? I don't watch it for pants.
Needs to be warmer in France.
That's some BS. I was so disappointed. Now, don't get me wrong. I was cheering for, I didn't tune out. I still stayed and cheered for America.
Yes.
But I was very disappointed everybody was wearing pants.
Yeah, same.
This sucks. That's not beach volleyball. I say if France can't be warm enough to have very small bikinis for the beach volleyball teams, they should no longer be allowed to host Summer Olympics. It needs to be somewhere that's warm enough to wear the appropriate attire. That's why we watch beach volleyball.
I can't argue. You make all valid good points, Bobby.
Get out of here,
I will
France.
say. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
See, Tracy's with me.
Yeah.
She's ready. Break out those bikinis, baby. It doesn't look particularly warm there.
No.
Just, I know they've had rain and things.
Vacation was good. Vacation was good. Good to be back. But the mountain views and the cooler temps were, trust me, they're very much missed.
Yeah.
70-degree days, 40-degree nights, frost on the windshield one morning.
Back to swampy and 95.
In July. Matter of fact, I had a beanie on one night.
Yeah.
I had a hoodie.
That sounds miserable.
A beanie. It was comfortable. Checking out the mountains, listening to the stream.
What, like the daytime temperatures when it gets up nice, that sounds
It actually
comfortable.
is warmer. Like 74 is warmer. If it's sunny, 74, it feels almost like 80 here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because you're closer. Because my legs, I play a lot of golf.
Mm-hmm.
My legs never tan here.
Really?
They just pretty much stay. Out there, I can already tell the difference. Like a huge difference. I'm wearing long sleeves one morning when we went out. It was like 10 o'clock, and I'm wearing long sleeves for the first 9.
Mm-hmm. It sounds nice, but I don't like the 40. I don't like the sound of 40. Is 40 feel more like 50 here? Or no?
It's still 40.
It's still, yeah. See,
It's the sunshine, because I think you're closer to the sun.
yeah.
There's planes flying overhead everywhere.
Are there?
Yeah.
Where you were staying?
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's because, I mean, we're still quite a ways from the Denver airport, because we were up in the mountains. But there's a lot of planes. I'm sure that's why, but it felt like they were closer. Like you could hear them. And I don't know if it's because you're so high up that
That's
they're
my
flying
guess.
over. You're close enough you can hear them.
It's not like being at 1,000 feet where we are here.
You never hear them.
because they're so far up
there. You hear them.
Right. Yeah, they're not getting 30,000 feet over those mountains. They're just getting up to whatever altitude above sea level, and so that's probably it. You're probably 5,000 feet closer to them, and then you're like, oh wow, there they are.
Because where we stayed was 8,200, 8,500, 8,200, I think.
Okay.
Basically 7,000 more feet up than we are here.
Yeah. Well, we looked at this before you left. Joplin is at like 1,008 feet or something like that, like almost exactly 1,000 foot above sea level. So you were making a big jump.
Oh. It says 8,500 feet.
85.
There's a couple different variances.
I was talking to a guy on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. That grew up out there part of the time. And he was asking me specific courses that you guys were going to go play, because he'd sound like most of his youth was spent. He grew up in Colorado, and he'd played some of these courses. And I was like, the only one I know was the one with the fossils. They were going to try to do that, but I didn't know specifics on the others or whatever. But I told him the area you guys were going to be and everything, and all. He was like, oh, probably this or this. Or he was rattling off some courses.
Pole Creek was one.
That was not one he said.
That's one really cool one. And then Fossil Trace, which is really nice. That's one with the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Dinosaur fossils.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
the big
awesome.
Rocks in the middle of the fairway. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of them.
Well, that makes sense in the mountains. Like, we're not moving that.
And it's like, okay, we're just going to leave it here.
Yeah.
Hit around it.
Yeah, exactly. Figure it out, guys.
Okay. And then there always is like little storms that blow in, little pop-ups.
Oh, okay.
They call them popcorn storms out there.
The mountains basically just
every afternoon
before it.
Every afternoon, there's like these little pop-up things. And there was one, you could hear it thundering. And you could see all this other stuff. And the two guys we were playing with are from there. They play the course all the time.
Did you just get given you have to play as four?
You get paired with one or two people.
Yeah.
But the back nine we got paid we played 18 with another group of guys, and then the last nine we got paired with the other two. And the storm, and it's like you could hear thunder, and of course you hear thunder here, you're done. There, it didn't even fade. They were just like, and they looked at us like we were crazy, and they kind of laughed. It's like, it'll be out of here in like 5 minutes. It's no big deal. It's over there. Okay.
I mean, you might as well believe them. They know.
All right, if you say so.
The last couple of times I went to the beach, same beach, it was the weathermen were exactly like what you're talking about. Like, I laughed because I thought this must be a pretty easy weatherman job, because the forecast was the same thing every day. It's going to be beautiful up to this time. It's going to be beautiful all day. From 2 to 4, we will have pop-up storms that come in off the coast, and then they will be gone, and it'll be nice the rest of the day.
Yeah.
That was the weather every single day.
That's pretty much how it was there.
Yeah.
We'll pop up.
Yep. And it will happen. Like, there is no one day or nope. Every day. That's going to happen.
There was one that was really weird. We got on one hole. the wind picked up, and as the storms were kind of around close to us, looked like it was going to rain on us, but it didn't. It probably started blowing like 30 miles an hour. Like straight, like actually we were facing, and it was blowing straight that way. And you're like, holy shit, I'm going to have to hit this club. I mean, it's bending over the thing, and it's like, what? Where did this come from?
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun back whatever. By the time I hit, and we were getting ready to go to that, it had stopped.
Really?
Almost completely died down. And started blowing from the opposite direction.
That's weird. Yeah.
It was like, but not very much. It was like 5 or 10 miles an hour the other way. And you're like, what just happened?
Yeah. Strange.
Like, yeah, for about 5 minutes, it blew like 20, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Bending over the flag.
That's weird.
And then switched, died down, and started blowing the other way. Every once in a while. I guess it's my headphones it picks up. It'll pick up that music.
Wonder if it's mine,
And like,
because they're right here.
I don't know. Mine I can hear over here, so I don't know if it's one of them, but they'll kill the video.
Yeah. I see the Bob the Cap Catcher, by the way. Wins. What a very colorful Speedo too. It was funny that he's got like the beach one on. It's like a floral pattern or something. Funny. There's some confidence to wear a swimsuit like that. I'm not into it. I did hear that too, that they accidentally called South Korea North Korea's name.
Basically.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nope, not great. It's just, you're bound to screw something up, I think. I wouldn't want to help do this. Sounds terrible.
Funny terms that you might hear at the Olympics.
Okay.
The shuttlecock.
I did watch some badminton the other day.
It's actually pretty crazy how
it's amazing. They're so good. I watched maybe 10 minutes worth of it, but it's like, damn, they're good.
Table tennis. The clean and jerk.
Yeah. Right.
The snatch. Hooking. And breaststroke. Those are pretty basic.
Yeah.
Celine Dion, by the way, got $2 million to sing that song.
Really? I'll never quite understand the allure there. But that's, a lot of artists for me.
Uh-oh. The Hawk Tuah Girls 15 Minutes of Fame may already be up.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently she was at the Rock the South Festival, announced Warren Zevers and Jelly Roll, and there was silence after she spoke.
Yeah.
And another lady
She's doing a subscription thing, too, by the way.
jumped on the mic and said, okay, let's give it up for Haley.
She's doing a, not OnlyFans, it's some other one. But she is doing a subscription thing.
She probably got paid to be a part of it.
Yeah. It supposedly is non.
So I was on vacation out in Colorado, enjoying the mountain air, cooler temperatures, heat advisory in effect.
Now, yeah, here.
Yeah. It was like, great. That's what I get to come back to after being in 70-degree weather.
Oh, yeah. Welcome home.
Yeah. You went lazy rivering, and it didn't go very well, I guess.
Man. For the most part.
Now, this was at a water park.
This was at a water park. I mean.
Not just the river.
Not just any, lazy river. This was at a water park. My wife and I took our kids. It was a good time overall. But I was overall, and I would love to hear if you guys have had the same experience, overall really frustrated with everyone's lazy river etiquette.
Okay.
This particular lazy river wasn't exactly titled Lazy River.
I think at a water park, if it's a river
that's slowly moving,
it's a lazy river.
I think it's assumed, right?
It's implied they are all lazy rivers.
Even if it's called Coconut Creek or whatever.
If it is a tube, like you're sitting in a donut.
You are.
And you are slowly moving.
Yes.
That's a lazy river.
Without having to paddle, without doing anything. It just moves you.
You're supposed to let the water take you slowly around.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I was in. What we would all agree is the lazy river. And I was astonished how many people were not being lazy in it. And honestly, they were ticking me off. Okay, because I was there to be lazy in this.
If you don't want to be lazy, you should be somewhere else.
Agreed.
Because this is a lazy river.
We'll get to that. And I let somebody know just exactly what you're saying. And it wasn't, I want to preface this with, this happened with adults and kids. And I expected a little more out of kids. Yeah. Kids are running around, they're playing. 4 buddies jump into the lazy river and they're like doing a race around it. Okay, fine, whatever. They're kids. I've seen a lot of adults doing this too. And what are you guys doing? Do you not need to relax? Because this is the mom and dad ride at the water park.
Yes.
It is the one we are here for. It is the relaxing thing. I don't know what those adults are doing. They have no problems, I guess. They're not into the lazy river format. But I freaked out on a child while in the lazy river. I'd been maybe 5 laps into the lazy river, been getting like bumped and moved out of the way, people that are trying to fly around, and I was getting annoyed already, all right, at that point. Plus, I'd already been at the water park for about 4 hours, which is, it's getting close to enough time, really. And there's a group of young boys, let's say 12, somewhere in there. And, I'm just floating. I'm just letting the water take me wherever.
I'm being lazy.
I'm being lazy, right? And I was in the double donut tube, so I could full on sprawl out, right?
Yeah.
I've got my feet hanging over the end. I've got my head just resting against the one end like a pillow. I am completely
that's perfectly. You were doing it appropriately.
I'm peak lazy right now.
Yes.
All right, I'm maxed out on lazy. I'm doing the thing in the lazy river. And this kid gets around one side of me, and the water just took me over to the side of the wall and kind of blocked him in. And he was mad about it because my feet were hanging over the end, I guess kind of blocking him from swimming fast around me. And he said, "Sir, sir." And I raised my lazy head up off the inner tube and look, and he's pointing at my foot because I guess my foot's blocking his path to go around him. And he said, "Sir, your foot." And at that instant, I snapped. It wasn't my proudest moment. It wasn't my proudest moment that I snapped at a child, but I did.
But you're in peak laziness.
I was in peak laziness, and he disturbed it.
You were being disturbed.
He disturbed peak laziness, and I splashed him for one, which is probably, I thought, wow, I'm going to get thrown out of the water park. But I did. I splashed him, and I said, "Why don't you go swim in the regular pool then?" And the best part is the kid went, you could tell the kid immediately thought, "I just screwed with the wrong fat man here." Because he said, "Sorry," and he just took off. And I never saw him again in the lazy river process. I think he got his buddies and was like, "We got to get out of here. We need to go race and swim in the other pool. This guy will try to drown us."
The lazy river is not made to race.
It's not a racetrack. If they wanted to blow the horn and go, "All right, for 30 minutes, it's a racetrack. You kids can go as fast as you want."
That'd be awesome.
Fine. I don't care. Then I know I can get out.
Yeah.
But it was lazy time, all right? This kid disturbed. My foot was breaking up his cycle, and he was disturbing my peak laziness, and it was a whole thing. So anyway, yeah. While you were out there relaxing, I was trying to. And instead, I flipped out on somebody's kid at a water park.
You went full-on Karen mode.
I did.
But I believe you were correct. Most of the Karens don't.
I felt justified.
Because if you're in the lazy river, it is supposed to be lazy.
Dude, you want to go fast?
It sounds like doing it properly.
Yeah. There's right next to that lazy river, there's 4 water slides. That is designed to be like a race thing.
Yeah.
You and 3 of your friends can get on there and race to the bottom. Go do that if you guys want to race.
Right.
Get out of the lazy river. This is for lazy people. Me. Get away.
It's good to be back. Have you back on. Watching along.
And I fell short of dunking this kid. But, like, don't get me wrong. I probably could have. I did snap.
You splashed water at him.
I did splash water.
That's.
Is it too big of a dick move? Is it?
That might be a little much.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
I did, dude. Oh, so mad, dude.
Bobby snapped.
I told you I did. I snapped. It was a real snap.
Splash in the water.
It was so funny. I wish
Pool, maybe.
to see his poor face, you know. I'm sorry.
He's probably thinking,
Swim away as fast as he could.
Surprised, like Dad didn't show up.
That's was my next thought was, hope his parents aren't right behind me.
Or I'm gonna go get.
Yeah.
'Cause you never know how people are
Sure.
react
Yeah, I don't know.
anymore.
At that point, I was mad enough. I don't know that I cared. I don't really care what your dad says.
Trying to relax.
Uh-huh. And honestly, I don't know. Yeah, you'd see. They would never tell the full story if they went and got their dad.
Oh.
Hey, some guys, he was mean. They would have never said, I was trying to swim 100 miles an hour around and pushing people out of the way and stuff.
Well, that could have been a great story. Bobby gets kicked out of water park.
I mean, it was an eventful day. In the water park, by the way, and I couldn't utilize this because we obviously had our kids with us. That's why we were at the water park. But there was a 21 and up pool with bar and everything. I was like, that's why that exists. And it's just a standard pool with a bar on two sides of it, But that's why it exists. They should make an adults only lazy river is what they need. I'd rather that than a pool. I'd rather have the lazy river with a bar off to the side of it or something. That'd be the best.
Nobody under the age of 30.
Yeah, maybe 30's fine. Yeah. It was funny. The adults only pool.
21 and up.
The adults only area. Everybody was just sitting in the lounge chairs. There was like a half a dozen people even in the pool, in the water. Mostly it was just people with drinks sitting around the chairs, It's funny. They came to the water park, and they will not get wet today.
Just going to sit here and drink.
They're just going to sit here and drink.
Happy National Chicken Wing Day.
Ooh, that sounds like something fun. We should celebrate that.
It's a good day.
Mm-hmm.
1.3 billion chicken wings have been eaten in the past 12 months.
That's a that's a lot.
We love our chicken wings.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. National Chicken Wing Day. It's been celebrated now 48 years.
Okay.
48 years that we've celebrated the chicken wing. There are some deals out there. Wingstop has free wings with any purchase.
Wow.
Buffalo Wild Wings doing, you spend $10, you get 6 free wings.
Okay.
Applebee's has got a buy one, get one deal.
Nice.
Popeyes, buy one, get one deal.
Okay.
So if you want to go check those out,
Few
love your
places.
chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
Want some wingies.
It does sound pretty good today. I know it's only, 10 till 9, but this chicken wing still sounds pretty good.
I think it does, right?
I agreed. Yes.
I could eat some chicken wings.
I could too
I
right
don't know
now.
if I think you're gonna have to wait a few hours.
I know.
But,
What's up? How come we don't have 24-hour wing places? That should be a thing.
it should be.
I would eat a chicken wing for breakfast. Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. 100%. There's
Without a question.
I might stop if we had breakfast wings.
Breakfast wings.
I might stop now that's a pretty big gamble to start your day with some of the spices that I get on my wings.
Yeah,
That's
that might be the questionable
kick off
choice.
your morning that way.
That's the other thing in Colorado. I know it's a little off the chicken wing topic, but you just brought that up. Apparently there, green chili is like, they put it on everything.
They have a surplus.
There was one restaurant went to, and there was not an option without it on it.
Really?
Not one single option without it on it.
You're going to have green chilies no
Yes.
matter what you eat.
Like green chili.
Oh,
Oh, it's like a chili.
a chili. I thought you meant the green chilies like
No,
pepper.
no. Like a chili.
A chili. Okay, green
chili.
I've never even seen that. I don't even know what that is.
It's actually really good.
Whatever you eat,
But
it's going to have it.
But it's going to have it on it.
The green chili salad.
I bet the salad has green chili on it. And yes, not the green chili. Yes, I think that's in it.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's got pinto beans that are kind of mashed up and look kind of soupy,
Okay.
and some other spices.
That's strange.
I had that on the breakfast that I got because that's what it comes with.
I guess it's when in Rome, when in Colorado,
everything green chili.
you're going to eat green chili. Yeah, I don't know if I care for that as much.
So if they have wings, I'm pretty sure it was covered in green chili.
Probably so. Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Also, interesting note: Ohio, the Supreme Court in Ohio has ruled that in Ohio, boneless chicken wings can contain bones. That just came down this weekend.
I don't.
Boneless chicken wings can now contain bone. They said boneless chicken wings is just a way you prepare the food, not that it actually is and can and should be boneless, which makes no sense to me.
It does prove that the Supreme Court in Ohio does not know how to cook.
Right.
That's not a
Cooking
not
process.
a cooking method.
Like, I cook it this way and the bones go away? I don't understand.
What do you mean it's a way to cook it, not to...
That's what they said. It's not, it does not mean that they're boneless, even though that's the name.
Man, we are getting dumber by the second.
I agree. But, so enjoy your boneless chicken wings.
Yeah.
And your deals today.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty tasty.
Enjoy.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. The Olympic opening ceremony generated controversy for featuring a drag queen reenactment of The Last Supper and a boat show without one single redneck. Robert Downey Jr. will return to the Avengers franchise to play villain Doctor Doom. He was lured back when he read the script and noticed it was stapled to a check for $50 million. Over the weekend, Deadpool and Wolverine made $205 million. That's $1 per gratuitous cameo. And a happiness researcher said you can never have too much money. And would you believe it? It helps if you're good looking too. But I have a face for radio. This is not headline news.
And everybody, thanks for joining. Appreciate it very much.
Have a good day.
Stay cool. Heat advisory in effect. The heat. I'm going to die today.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh,
You reacclimate.
it's going to happen. I'm gonna die. Have a good day.